Hello, Bethany Beach. Hello. Wow, this is a small but mighty crowd. We really do appreciate you guys being out here. This has been a phenomenal weekend so far of entertainment. The Songwriter Showcase has just been beyond our expectations. Anybody, were you here the other 2 nights? Yep. Okay. Good. Good. Well, thanks for coming back. This is one night after the other. This is our 3rd year for the showcase, and it's been growing. I've had people contact me saying how they love the talent, and I have talent contacting me that they want to be a part of it. So, yeah, we're really thrilled to be able to offer this to all of you. So thank you for being here. Just a couple things coming up. This is our we did give out, that's our program for tonight. We also have the Seaside Concert Series, which is starting on Thursday. We do have that program with us tonight if you want to get an idea of what's happening there. That does start Thursday night with Mike Hines. And then Emily's going to share some other things.
So first movies start tomorrow. They'll be up here on the bandstand. We're playing Space Cadet tomorrow. That'll be at dusk. Check your phone for what time that's at. We'll start playing it as soon as it's dark enough to see the screen, so join us for that. T-shirts for the 4th of July parade are being sold in the back. We are taking credit cards this year, so grab yours. Those support the parade and all those festivities. Also, if you guys are interested in floats, we are looking for people to make floats. You can pre-register online for that. That'll be a lot of fun, and I think that's it for me.
And then also they'll be sold. Saturday is our craft show, the Seaside Craft Show. That's all day, 10 to 4:30. We have over 100 vendors that are signed up for that. That'll be on the streets downtown. So come check that out, and you can buy your shirts there too. The theme for this year is Traditions Thrive in 25. So gather your friends, coworkers, everybody get involved. It's a lot of fun that day. And getting back to tonight, we are closing it out with Marissa Levy was here last year, and she's joined us again this year. Yep. And she brought Nate McCormick along this time, and Nate's equally talented. Yep. And they are both, I don't have my notes, shoot. They have a big milestone. So Marissa owns the listening booth, and so they've just moved into a larger facility about a year ago. And they have some interesting stats. They've had, in the past year, 105 artists, right? 75, let me see. Hold on, let's see.
Is that bright enough? You see it?
Over 3,500 tickets sold, hosted 51 open mics, presented 75 concerts, 14 of them sold out. 11 Delaware Friends and Folk pickings, and what's the?
And then the best one, I think, is like 890 cookies.
890 cookies baked and sold. So that's something we don't do here, but we do share the love of music. So we're so glad to have you here, Marissa. Congratulations on that milestone. Okay, and then also, Mariano's here. And Mariano reached out to me, right, last year after seeing what we've done here before, and was very interested in playing. So these are all Delaware-based artists, and Mariano is now in Nashville. So we're so excited to share them with you, and let's make them feel warm, everybody. Welcome them to Bethany Beach.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome. It's so good to have you all here, and you're all dressed warm, so you can stick around for the whole program. Excellent. So we're not going to just do a concert tonight. I mean, it is a concert. You'll hear lots of singing, which is cool. But we're also going to have a little bit of a conversation about songwriting and the process and how we got to the songs that we're playing, which I think is kind of an interesting thing. At the listening booth, we only book original music, so you will not see cover bands there. And we're really passionate about songwriting. It's a really big thing for us. So it seemed appropriate for me to kind of moderate a panel of songwriters to talk about their songwriting process.
We appreciate you guys being out here and listening.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
we
good
really
night.
do.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
We really do. So I've come up with a couple of themes for the night. Our first theme is going to be a song you don't remember writing, it came super easy, or it was really, really difficult to write. So that's the first theme. And Mariano's going to kick us off tonight.
Bethany Beach, how we doing tonight? My name is Mariano Mallia. It's such a pleasure to be here. As Julie, thank you so much for having me, first of all. I'm originally from Wilmington, Delaware, now based in Nashville for about a year. And it's always a pleasure getting to come back to Delaware and play shows in my home state. So I appreciate you guys being here, appreciate you having me. And this first song I'm going to sing, it's a song I wrote called One Step at a Time. I wrote this a couple years ago. I was going through a vocal injury. And back in 2018, I actually lost my voice for 4 years and was out for 4 years. And during that time, I wrote this song, One Step at a Time. And it kind of became a recovery anthem for me. And it was a song that just came out really easily because it was exactly what I was going through at that time. And when I first started writing it, I couldn't sing it yet. But then later on, my voice recovered. And finally, I was able to sing and record the song. And some fun facts about this song. This song got me 3rd place in Tennessee Songwriters Week this year. So that's a statewide competition in Tennessee. Thank you. I also, in January, I got to play at the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville for the first time and played the song there. And last but not least, do we have any Thomas Rhett fans in the house? Okay, we got a couple. So Thomas Rhett's drummer, Chris Kimmer, played the drums on the recorded version of this song. So he's a guy that I really admire, and it was really cool to have him on this song. So there were some fun facts, and here it goes. I never thought I could feel this small till the day I woke up tear-stained 'cause I lost it all. Never thought in a second it'd be all gone. One day you open your eyes and nothing's the same. Where do you go wrong? The list goes on and on. I always hit myself from the truth. Every day a new excuse. But baby, you could leave that world behind you. Break free from the chains that bind you. Find a way to make it out this time. You could paint a different picture. No matter how bad you think it hurts, you could choose to find the other side. One step at a time. I used to think that I knew it all. My mind was carved so hard, no way anyone could break these walls. Never count your blessings until they're gone. Never fold your hands to pray till your world's torn apart. How can I go on living my life this way? Time I finally changed. But baby, you could leave that world behind you. Break free from the chains that bind you. Find a way to make it out this time. You could paint a different picture. No matter how bad you think it hurts, you could choose to find the other side. One step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time. Sometimes I look to the fading sky. It reminds me there's a second try. But baby, you could leave that world behind you. Break free from the chains that bind you. Find a way to make it out this time. You could paint a different picture. No matter how bad you think it hurts, you could choose to find the other side. One step at a time. One step at a time. One step at a time. You could find the other side. One step at a time. Thank you so much.
Mariano, that was awesome. Yeah. Everybody give it up one more time. Mariano. That was awesome. So for me, what I really loved about that was the storytelling. I loved the, especially. Well, I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself and what I do. My name's Nate McCormick. I work down the road at a place called the Listening Booth, and I'm a sound engineer. I've been trying to do the singer-songwriter thing for a little while, but I've been in bands for a very long time. I've been trying to do the original music thing since about 2006. Again, what I kind of thought was really cool about what you just did was that right hand. A lot of people that come through the Listening Booth, and I think that's like a Nashville thing almost too, but doing that like, oh, I could turn up this guitar, right? Yeah. Like that kind of thing, right? So I picked that up from Ryan Montbleu a while ago. He came through.
Well, another interesting thing about it is it took me a long time to get that pattern down. So I was playing that for like years before I even wrote the song. I had that little guitar lick down, and then I was just working on that for a very long time. So,
so no, after he came and played, that was about like 2 or 3 weeks of sitting at home, after the gig's done. But I get it eventually. I think I got it okay. I haven't written anything with it yet, but that's what I end up doing after a while. Is like, okay, I'm not going to practice this enough by myself. I have to write this into a song. So I think, yeah, you're doing well, man. So I'm not going to be that great at banter as far as my songs and things like that. So this first topic of something that came easily to you, or something that may have been something you don't remember writing. It may have been because of my state of mind at the time, but this is a while ago. I can't quite place the year on it. I can kind of place the feeling. I had been out of a band. I picked up a loop pedal. So what I do these days is a little bit of a loop ensemble type of thing with a bunch of tracks where I'm laying down a lot of things at once and doing a lot of soloing and things like that. We're not going to do that today. We're going to sit back. We're going to play some guitar and sing. So I'm going to try and strip down my song a little bit and just kind of do this low key. I think I'm going to stand, too. I think that's the theme, too. So I'm going to stand up now. Oh, thank you. Am I doing okay? Thank you. So again, these songs are written on a loop pedal. So what happens with that a lot of times is I end up doing 2 chords in a lot of different ways. So this song is called Keep On. It's about dancing and singing. It's a good mantra. This chorus goes, keep on dancing, keep on singing. It's a good thing to think about. It's a good thing to do. Am I ready? Okay. You've been talked about a lot. Yeah, you know that you got a shot. Yeah, you know you do. You're young enough to go, but you're old enough to know just where this is headed to. And if you find it all the same, well, I'd like to pick your brain, just connect a dot or two. Rhetoric's a bore, we'll need to say no more. I know just what to do. Just keep on dancing, keep on singing, keep on dancing, keep on singing, keep on dancing, keep on singing, keep on dancing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Time could be your friend, yeah, and every start could end just where you want it to. Don't you get downhearted, you know that we're just getting started. We're lighting up the fuse. And every day does it change, it's the weather and work, and wondering when the waitress is gonna bring my food. So where is that waitress anyway? And every night is a party, a chance to get loose and do all those things that make you, you. Just keep on dancing, keep on singing, keep on dancing, keep on singing, on dancing, keep on singing, keep on dancing, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now comes the part where there's a big guitar solo. That happens to be ensemble time. So we're just gonna stretch this out. Keep on dancing, yeah, keep on singing. Keep on dancing, keep on singing. Keep on dancing, yeah, keep on singing. Keep on dancing. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you.
Give it up for Nate McCormick. So, as everybody has mentioned, I own a music venue in Lewes called The Listening Booth, and we do only original music. And a couple of years ago, in December of 2021, I broke my ankle, my right ankle, so I was like totally screwed. I couldn't drive and like get out of the house. It was really a terrible time for me. And so I ended up going to my parents' house in Bethesda, Maryland. They have an apartment, so I didn't have to like climb stairs or anything like that. And a friend of mine from Nashville actually was in town playing at the City Winery. I had dinner with him the night before, and I said, I'm thinking about opening a music venue. And he said, why would you do that? That's not a good business decision. And I said, but I love music and I want to be part of this. And he was like, it's not a good idea. Anyway, then the next day I went to his concert, which was great, and it was a packed house, totally sold out at the City Winery. And right before his last song, he goes into this diatribe about me. And he starts saying how if I hadn't met him in college and convinced him to do the singer-songwriter thing, he wouldn't be there today, which was like a lovely thing to hear. And he made everybody in the audience stand up. He was like, "Everybody, give her a round of a standing ovation. Marissa, you shouldn't stand up because you have a broken ankle, And everybody stood up and applauded for me. And my parents were with me. It was like kind of weird, but lovely, right? Everybody likes that kind of attention. So I went home feeling really bad about myself. Just really sad that here he was, touring all over the world, playing his songs, and I wasn't really doing anything with music. I put out a couple of albums, but I just wasn't really doing it, and feeling very jealous and all that stuff. And I sat down, and I don't remember really writing the song. I just kind of started strumming on the guitar, and then all of a sudden, this song was done. And when I first wrote it, it was literally the most depressing song I think I've ever written in my life because I was feeling really bad about myself. But over the next few months, along with Nate and our other partner, Victoria, we created this music venue that gave all these artists an opportunity to play in front of audiences that had never heard them before. And I realized that the song is not about professional jealousy. It's actually about sort of the beauty of being the person who helps you get the thing done. And there's a lot of satisfaction in that, of being that helper and being the catalyst to allow people to do what they love. So the song is called Always a Bridesmaid. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride, always a shout from the stage on the sidelines, a gentle expression of a waste of a life. Always a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid. frustrated tears, another reminder of the short shrift of years. Always a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid, and I'll dance at your wedding, give toasts, and tell everyone I bet on you. And I'll laugh at the stories of my former glories. So tonight, raise a glass, the vintage of dreams, knowing too well all the grasses are greener. A careful reminder, stuck in routines, always a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid, and I'll dance at your wedding, give toasts, and tell everyone I bet on you. And I'll laugh at the stories of my former glory. Always a bridesmaid, never the bride. Always a shout from the stage on the sidelines, a gentle expression of a waste of life. Always a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid, always a bridesmaid. Thanks. Okay, so this next topic, at the listening booth, we run a song circle, and at the end of every song circle, everybody writes down a song prompt on a piece of paper. This is just a little bit of inspiration to kind of get you started. It is not homework. It is meant to inspire, and it can be anything. It can be like, write a song from the perspective of a tree, or it could be like the color blue, or it could be what's like one door opens.
June feels like the color purple.
June feels like the color purple. We were having dinner and we were like, that would be a great song prompt. Write it down. So we're really big on song prompts. Even at our open mic, we put a prompt of the week up. And if you write a song with that prompt the following week, you get a free drink, which is pretty cool. So anyway, so the next topic is songs that were written from a prompt.
Awesome. For those of you just joining, my name is Mariano Mallia. And this next song is a song I put out a few months ago. It's called The Road Is Always Better. And I wrote it to what's called a brief. And in the songwriter world, there are things called briefs when brands are looking for music, either for a commercial or for a television show or for your favorite Netflix series, whatever it is. They might be looking for a particular song for that commercial, that advertisement. And sometimes you get a brief that says, this is what we're looking for. So in this case, they were looking for a folk pop song for a car commercial sung by a male singer. And I said, oh, that's me. So here I am with this song, The Road Is Always Better, and the main line in the song is, the road is always better when I got you. So it's kind of about the car. When I got you, the road's better. And but it turned into more than that for me, and I ended up releasing it a couple months ago. We never got the car commercial, but we're still keeping our fingers crossed that maybe it's going to come in. And here's The Road Is Always Better. We grew up in a town, a million miles of endless clouds, searching for freedom, but it didn't make a sound. We were born wanting more. We were raised out by the shore, the sound of the waves around. Always knew we'd break free somehow. We're gonna find a way to make it through. Doesn't matter how long it takes, or as long as the dream comes true. 'Cause I'm a pioneer still dancing in the dark. And we could walk this road for miles and follow the stars. Sometimes it takes a winding road to see the truth, that the road is always better when I got you. Just two kids with a dream. Nobody else could believe they told us to grow up, but we just traveled on. 'Cause we're gonna find a way to make it through. It doesn't matter how long it takes, or as long as the dream comes true. 'Cause I'm a pioneer still dancing in the dark. And we could walk this road for miles, follow the stars. Sometimes it takes a winding road to see the truth, that the road is always better when I got you. I'm a pioneer still dancing in the dark. And we could walk this road for miles, we'll follow the stars. Sometimes it takes a winding road to see the truth, that the road is always better when I got you. Thank you so much.
That was awesome. I think it won't work the next time. It was awesome, dude. It was incredible. I need to work on my falsetto now. So again, we kind of write things. Sometimes I write a lot of stuff that I can use in my songs, or I practice a lot of stuff that I can use in my songs, or I'll do it to a practice routine. See if I practice this one enough. So songs from a prompt or songs from a brief. That was cool. Learning new terminology. So my song was prompted to me. I did not read it from anything. I'm one of those recovery guys, so I had to go like an outpatient thing and all that fun stuff. And you know, I'm better these days. This song is actually called Better, but I was prompted by my therapist at the time to write a song. And you know, when you're told to do something, it's usually very hard to do that. You know what I mean? You're kind of adverse to the suggestions, if you will. As a songwriter, when somebody tells you to go write a song about it, you usually just want to not go write a song about it as your first reaction. But in this case, I listened to my therapist. I wrote a song. I made a practice routine out of it. So you guys get to listen to my practice routine and the words that I put over top about it being better these days. So the song's called Better. And though my heartstrings lay unstrung, though my night had left me here just wondering, what would the yonder bring? And though I sleep in my own house, it's been brought about and sitting here beckoning. What else could I sing, if not to fit plaster and the mold. If so or not, yeah, forever to unfold. Thought it not to be unkind, to let someone into the life of this day to day. Never felt so real to me. The angle of the shadow cast, well, it keeps me here, but wants to see me leave. Or try to fit plaster and the mold. If so or not, yeah, forever to unfold. When we fight every day to be better, take it how you will. Never still means never. Time will surely tell. There's a fool who stays here waiting, losing another day. The sun will rise at some point, the night will fade away. And still it'll take as long as it should. Maybe all the plans laid out are good, or possibly it's just how time would be. Is it love or is it Saturday? Never mind the time or the bills to pay, it's on to better things. What would the yonder bring, if not to fit your plaster and the mold? If so or not, yeah, forever to unfold. But we fight every day to be better. Take it how you will. Never still means never, and time will surely tell. There's a fool who stays here waiting, losing another day. The sun will rise at some point, the night will fade away. Well, thank you. I'm better now.
So it's interesting because, you know, Mariano's wasn't like a traditional like song prompt. It was a brief, which is kind of like the professional version, I guess, of a song prompt, right? And then Nate's came from his therapist. So this one actually did come from a written song prompt at this song circle. What we do is like we write them down on pieces of paper and we fold them up and we put them in the center, and then you take another one. You take someone else's prompt. And I pulled out this prompt, and it had a drawing of the water cycle written on it. So like, you know, how water evaporates and then rains. And I just was like, this has to be Nate's. And it was. And I said, there's no way in hell that I am writing this song. And then lo and behold, like a week later, I wrote the song. You know, it's kind of about him. And kind of just about experiences and sort of, you know, meeting people and kind of, you know, learning about who they are. And anyway, so it's called The Water Cycle. You've been weeding through the garden, feeling sorry for your heart, not accepting all the things that you can't change. And I am rifling through your kitchen, and I'm moaning and I'm bitching about all the things I'm wishing stayed the same. And I will waste your time, and you can waste what's left of mine, and I will waste your time. I will waste your time. And I know you don't remember that one evening in November when I held you and I told you you'd be fine. So I'll keep it in my pocket, in a box without a lock. You can take it out and try on being mine, and I will waste your time, and you can waste what's left of mine, and I will waste your time. I will waste your time. And there's a breeze out on the ocean singing sweet secret devotion, and it hurts so bad just knowing I've been wrong. And even though your season's ending and you could use a little mending, I can be the one pretending to be strong. And I will waste your time, and you can waste what's left of mine, and I will waste your time. I will waste your time, and I will waste your time. I will waste your time. Did I miss a verse? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's our prompt section. So now we've got our next is a much more traditional theme. It is love songs. So go ahead and play your love song.
All right. For those of you just joined in, my name is Mariano Mallia. I say it a million times because I know it's a hard name, so I'm like, the more I say it, maybe I can brainwash them a little bit and they'll remember it. But this next song is a song called Undertow. I put it out actually almost exactly 2 years ago. And I put it out with a few videos and didn't really know if anything was going to happen. And this song actually just reached 400,000 listens. So it did a little something, in the grand scheme of things, not too crazy. But, for my standards, I was like, wow, that's really cool. And it was just a fun song about falling in love in a place like Bethany, by the beach in the summer. And I don't even think I was really in love at the time, but I just wrote it anyway. And here it goes. This one's called Undertow. Girl, it's been a couple months swimming in your sacred love. Impossible to know too much. With each new wave I catch a brand new rush. You're like an ocean, I dive deep. So many parts to explore, baby. Baby, oh, the depth of your heartbeat. I wanna learn so much more, baby. Yeah. Every time I see you smile, you blow my mind. I wanna love you with the lights real low. We could run around this town all night, see the lights, let the tide pull us in real close. Oh, suffocate me with your lips. Drive me in sunset eyes, cause every time I'm with you, baby, wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. Take my hand and pull me out until my feet can't touch the ground. You could let go, no need to float. I'ma just sink to the ocean floor. And please don't try to save me, babe. Please don't stop the waves, darling. You're like an ocean, I dive deep. So many parts to explore, baby. Baby, the depth of your heartbeat. I wanna learn so much more, baby, yeah. Every time I see you smile, you blow my mind. I wanna love you with the lights real low. We could run around this town all night, see the lights, let the tide pull us in real close. Oh, suffocate me with your lips, drive me your sunset eyes. Cause every time I'm with you, baby, wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. All right, Bethany Beach, this chorus isn't too hard, so we're gonna do a little Bethany Beach sing-along. You guys down? I'm gonna teach it to you real quick. You guys ready? You can sing along too. It goes like this. I wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh. I wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, you guys do that? I wanna get lost in your undertow. Sound great. I wanna get lost in your undertow. Every time I see you smile, you blow my mind. I wanna love you with the lights real low. We could run around this town all night, see the lights, let the tide pull us in real close. Oh, suffocate me with your lips, drive me your sunset eyes. Cause every time I'm with you, baby, wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. Oh, oh, I wanna get lost in your undertow. Thank you guys so much for singing along, Bethany Beach. I appreciate you guys. You sound great.
I'm not gonna ask you to sing along. It's okay. You rock, dude. You're awesome. I have that like fear. Nobody's ever gonna sing along. No. This happened to me the other day. So I got like it's been years, right? I've been playing and singing original music for years, and I finally had somebody coming up to me the other day. They said, "I really like that song." I was like, "Oh." Well, that hasn't done that before. That was kind of a good feeling, so I played that song a bunch. I'm not going to play that song tonight. I'm going to play the ones that nobody said they liked yet. Oh, am I doing that one? Yeah, that's right. We're in the love song section. So this is kind of, this wasn't from a writing prompt, but we were in the middle of writing the writing prompt for the night, for Songwriter night. And I ended up kind of like, again, you know, we got these performers that come through, they got the right hand thing going on, so I try and pick up that kind of stuff every now and then, but it seemed like a good role. I did that, and I was like, all right, I can probably write a song with that, so I started writing lyrics off of it. I had a lovely lady near me, so I figured I'd write a love song about the ways that I was feeling at the time. So I'm going to try that out on you guys. This one's called Play It Cool. You know I knew the rules, I used to know the way. Now I stumble blind, confident into the day. Used to have the time, I guess I got that now too. It's much different knowing less means more to you. So I'll play it cool, I'll keep myself in check. The lines get tight, I tend to hang on every breath. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just time. Maybe it's complicating everything in someone else's mind. But I know when a wish comes true, there's a million other wishes you could choose. And I know that I'm a fool, but I'm more than happy being one for you. so I play the part. At least I read the script. If the information never seems a perfect fit, what's my motivation? And who else is on screen? You know the hardest thing to face is the in-between. And if I want to go, if I got all the credit, I could never put aside the feeling that I don't know yet. Please remind me, dear, where I'm supposed to be. 'Cause I've been living inside of my head and it ain't rent-free. But I know when a wish comes true, there's a million other wishes you could choose. And I know that I'm a fool, but I'm more than happy being one for you. Yeah, I mentioned this is just awesome. This is really cool. Awesome being out here. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah. Finally.
Mariano's parents are in the audience tonight, and my parents were here last year. They're not here tonight because tonight is their 50th wedding anniversary. It's pretty impressive to tolerate someone for that long. So I'm going to dedicate this song to my parents. It's what I call the first and only completely uncynical love song that I've ever written. Of course, it does start with the word villain, so that complicates, I think, the uncynicalness of it.
3 words.
You're right. There's a couple words before villain, but villain is like the one you hit on. But this song, I used to, when I had a little crush on this one over here, and I used to sit in the music store where he worked while he was teaching lessons in the guitar room and play all the really fancy guitars that I was never going to afford. Oh, by the way, I ended up buying this guitar, which tonight I dropped. Okay, he bought this guitar. I dropped on the pavement. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's real sad. But we'll get it fixed, hopefully. But yeah, so I used to sit in the music store and play the guitars and wait for him to come out in between lessons and say hi to him. So anyway, I wrote this song in the music store. And us songwriters were such thieves. Like, we just steal from, people say something and we're like, oh, that's going to be a song. Oh, that's going to be a song. In fact, at Listening Booth, we have T-shirts, which I normally wear to shows, and it says, writing a song about you later, which is both a gift and a threat. But yeah, so Nate had said something about wanting to be somebody to someone, I think is what he said, and I thought, uh-oh, that's a song. So this song is called Someone to You. I've been the villain, and I've been the fool. I've been a flower locked in a tower just waiting for you. I'm sometimes a disaster, wondering how it'll end. Then you wrote our ever after with the stroke of your pen. And I can't believe it's true that I get to be someone to you. When I'm stuck in the darkness, well, you'll be my light. And I'll be the maid impatiently waiting for my shining nights. I'm a product of stories that old once upon, and the path set before me is the one you were on. And I can't believe it's true that I get to be someone to you. Out. Shoot. You and me living happily evermore. We'll escape to the woods, live a life that is good, and we'll love each other more than we ever thought we could. And I can't believe it's true. And I can't believe it's true that I get to be someone to you. Poems about roses and violets so blue. I'm singing along to every damn song, they remind me of you. Go ahead and just tell them how our love came to be. How through all the millions, somehow you found me. And I can't believe it's true. And I can't believe it's true. And I can't believe it's true that I get to be someone to you. I get to be someone to you. I get to be someone. I get to be someone to you. Thank you. Okay, so our next round is going to be songs that you've written about someone else, which that goes very nicely into our writing a song about you later thing. So yes, this is the both the gift and the threat is writing a song about somebody else.
And is this going to be our last round, or are we doing one bonus round at the end?
I think
it sounds like we're doing a bonus round.
I think we're going to have time for a little bonus round at the
Awesome,
end.
Awesome. So this isn't a song I necessarily wrote about someone else, but this is a song that I wrote for someone else. And if we got any Morgan Wallen fans in the house, I wrote this one for Morgan Wallen. The only sad part is he never recorded it. He probably doesn't know it exists, but I wrote this one, and with him in mind. I was, like I mentioned, that first song I played, I got to play at the Bluebird Cafe for the first time earlier this year in January. And after that show, a kid came up to me, and he's a producer from Switzerland, and he was like, I really like your stuff. We should write something. And he said he was booked, and he was going home in a couple days. His schedule opened up. We ended up writing this song. He sent me an instrumental. I wrote the chorus by myself. Then he came in. We wrote the verses together. And so there's a thing in Nashville called publishers, and publishers are the ones that are supposed to pitch songs to big artists. So I thought maybe if I dress up as a publisher and go up to Morgan Wallen's label, maybe they'll let me in. And so I dress up in my best clothes with my song in my folder, and I roll up. They did let me in. They did let me give them the folder. Never heard anything back. But next album cycle, we're going to hope for a Morgan Wallen cut. So this one's You, Me, Whiskey, and Red Wine. I've been alone for a long time. All these thoughts in my head, I can't get them out. I've been like a deer in the headlights, feeling down till you came around. Now you got me thinking, maybe this is different. Show me, baby, all that I've been missing. 'Cause girl, you got me singing. Your love is like Broadway when the sun goes down. A bullet moving at the speed of sound. A tilt the world got me spinning around all night, all night. Yeah, you're like the stars, baby, shining so bright. Got me feeling higher than this Nashville skyline. Take it slow in the pale moonshine all night. It's just you, me, whiskey and red wine. It's just you, me, whiskey and red wine. It's only getting better with time. Let's just open up a bottle, pour the good stuff out. Leave some lipstick stains on this heart of mine. Baby, we could take our time with a little Bordeaux, little Jim Beam. Just one sip of you is all that I need. Show me, baby, all that I've been missing. 'Cause girl, you got me singing. Your love is like Broadway when the sun goes down. A bullet moving at the speed of sound. A tilt the world, got me spinning around all night. All night, yeah, you're like the stars, baby, shining so bright. Got me feeling higher than this Nashville skyline. Take it slow in the pale moonshine all night. It's just you, me, whiskey and red wine. You, me, whiskey and red wine. Your love is like Broadway when the sun goes down. A bullet moving at the speed of sound. A tilt the world, got me spinning around all night. All night, yeah, you're like the stars, baby, shining so bright. Got me feeling higher than this Nashville skyline. Take it slow in the pale moonshine all night. It's just you, me, whiskey and red wine. 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 Just you, me, whiskey and red wine. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all we were trying.
There you go. Yeah, I got no comments on that one. That was great, dude. Yeah. I played a gig last night at a place called Tiki Jack's. This is out in Rehoboth. I don't know if y'all are familiar with Rehoboth at all. It's not too far away. But there was a table of kids, right? So the parents have a table and the kids have a table. Yeah, and then they sat the kids right next to me as I'm playing. They probably said Morgan Wallen. They probably said a couple other country names I just didn't know. I felt a little out of touch. I feel like pop country. Well, in any case, the round this time, a song about somebody else. So this song was written in a perspective of myself being an enabler to somebody else. At the time, I was in one of these things called a polyamorous relationship, where I was kind of feeling like I was in the short end of the stick. She had two, I had, sort of her. So it was one of those deals. I'm like, okay, I've enabled a little bit here. And I wrote an album. I did an album with my band. The band was called Native Tongue at the time, and we recorded it. And then I slipped this in at the very end. They didn't know I put a secret song at the end of the thing. So they're like, what's this song? The Enabler. I'm like, oh, that's something I just did in the basement. I just recorded it real quick, and I put it on the end of the album. So this song involves whistling. I'm going to try and wet my whistle. Yep, I know. You can make fun of me, too. Because I've tried this a million times, and I've found I don't want to stay up late with energy drink, but it does actually help with whistling. It's a little bit more of that sugary kind of thing going on instead of like water, which sort of just cleans. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. It's a depressing song, too. So let's get up, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. I'll leave my
thought they saw before but never did. I believed that this could all be so real. And as I glance on through the haze and laden steers, what was once left unclear, I'm now aware. I can only see as much as what it is. What's to be tomorrow's curses or her gifts? In a world of favor and a flight of time, in a world enabled by this art of mine, you could speak your thoughts but never speak your mind. In a world enabled by this art of mine. Every time I feel I'm more than self-aware of the vain, acute, and oh so judgmental stares. There's a lighter way to tell someone you care, but you can read it on my face just glancing there. Things you say you know as well as I. We are here to reassure and to remind. In a world of favor and a flight of time, it's a world enabled by this heart of mine. You can speak your thoughts and never speak your mind. It's a world enabled by this heart of mine. It's a world enabled by this art of mine. Thanks, y'all.
This is really fun, everybody. Thank you for coming out. I know it's getting a little chilly, but it's a beautiful night. The bugs aren't too bad. I just wanted to reintroduce myself for anybody who came in. My name is Marissa Levy, and I am the owner of the Listening Booth up in Lewes, Delaware. We have music all the time. We have an amazing open mic night every Wednesday, hosted by Mr. Nate McCormick over here, and it is real fun. So if you guys are around on Wednesday, that is definitely the place to be. And then we also have concerts pretty much every weekend. So we're actually missing one tonight. That's why I was on my phone. I'm sorry, I was doing business. But this has been really fun. And also just, I do have a couple of CDs, literally a couple of them left. There's, my last two CDs are on the table over there. They're $5 each. You honor system, Venmo, whatever you want to do is fine. So this song is called Phoenix, and I had a best friend growing up, and we were best friends because our brothers were friends, our older brothers were friends, and they used to play soccer together, and our parents were like, oh, Marissa, Dana, you're the same age, go play. And that was basically our lives for the next 16, 17 years of our lives. We were just always together. We were friends, kind of, but we had nothing in common. And I also realized that I never really saw her. I never really knew who she was, because she was kind of quiet and reserved. And so I've actually written a couple of songs about her. She's my little muse. But this one I like this one a lot. I think it'll be on my next record. I think actually all these songs that I played tonight are going to be on a new record that Nate and I are going to record at some point when we have all the free time in the world. We do have a recording studio at the listening booth, so that makes life a little bit easier to be able to record at work. But yeah, so this song is called Phoenix. Here we go. We had a funeral for your goldfish, and we all said a prayer. You didn't know what to do with it. You were all kinds of sad. We were 14 on the precipice of our own kind of dying, and I wore you an accessory to all you were denying. Sometimes girls are girls, hell's little angels, and we were just two broken flames daring to burn out. Don't hold back, I feel you aching, and I was a phoenix burning up slowly. I was a phoenix and you were my launching pad. We had a party for your brother when he came back from school. Me and my boyfriend, you and your thoughts and how you had everyone fooled. We were 16 on the precipice of a new kind of love, and you hated being friends, and all I was ignoring. Sometimes girls are girls, hell's little angels, and we were just two broken flames daring to burn out. Don't hold back, I feel you aching, and I was a phoenix burning up slowly. I was a phoenix and you were my launching pad. And how could I not see the woman you would be? We were just fighting in the darkness, and you told me I snored. I couldn't hide it, couldn't hold back, telling you I was bored. We were 18 on the precipice of finally living, off to college in a prom dress, not caring who we're missing. Sometimes girls are girls, hell's little angels, and we were just two broken flames daring to burn out. And don't hold back, I feel you aching, and I was a phoenix burning up slowly. I was a phoenix burning up slowly. I was a phoenix and you were my launching pad. I was a phoenix and you were my launching pad. I was a phoenix and you were my launching pad. Thank you.
Bonus round.
So this is our bonus round. We kind of decided we could do some covers, or we could just do another original song. No theme, no restrictions. Just play whatever the heck you want. So go ahead.
Just gonna tune up real quick. My guitar's slowly falling out, so give me like 2 seconds here. Let me make sure we're in tune. My name is Mariano Mallia. I can say it a couple more times if need be. I know it's a tough one. It's also on my shirt, so if you really forget it, just look at my shirt, and I'm happy to say it a couple more times. I also have free guitar picks, free stickers, so feel free to come and grab one. I also have a little merch table if you're interested in any merch, but these guitar picks are free, the stickers are free, and you can't leave tonight without a guitar pick. Julie, she told me, she said, don't let anyone leave until they get one of these picks. So, Julie, thanks so much for having me. Really appreciate you. Bethany Beach, I'm glad I didn't scare you guys away yet. You guys are still here. That's great to see. I'm going to end with a song called Tomorrow, and this is actually an old song. I wrote this one back in 2017. Oh, and by the way, I also have an email list, so if you'd like to stay up to date with where I'm playing and what I'm doing and the music I'm releasing, you can sign up on my list, and I also release music online, so anywhere you search Mariano Mallia, you can find me. This is a song called Tomorrow, and this song is kind of about how no matter what happened yesterday or today, the sun is going to come out tomorrow, and tomorrow is a brand new day and a chance to start over. And I wrote this one a while ago, but it's a song that's always resonated with me, so I hope you guys enjoy it. When summer breezes turn to rain, and all those thoughts consume your brain, and there's no one there, and you start to contemplate who you are and why you're here. Where this road will lead, I do not know. But I gotta have hope, 'cause I know I'm getting closer every day. Can't help but smile when I turn the page. Gotta dance in the rain and fight through the pain, 'cause the sun will always bring tomorrow. Tomorrow we can be anything we want to be. Forget who we were, forget what was yesterday. The past kinda overrated anyway, and every day I'm trying to change my view of the stars. I pray this train just leads me where you are. And I gotta have hope, 'cause I know I'm getting closer every day. Can't help but smile when I turn the page. Gotta dance in the rain and fight through the pain, 'cause the sun will always bring tomorrow. Every day, can't help but smile when I turn the page. But you gotta dance in the rain and fight through the pain, 'cause the sun will always bring tomorrow. Thank you so much. My name is Mariano Mallia. I'll be hanging around, so feel free to come say hello. Would love to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Mariano Mallia. Yeah. I remember. We're going to do a song together, and then we're going to do another song together. So I hope you guys don't mind. This first song is by a band called Dawes. So this is like a... I forget when I heard this one first. Do I need to tell a story about their song? Do you think?
Well, why? Like,
where I found
is
it,
this
maybe?
Is the song meaningful to you in any way?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the chorus of... This is called All Your Favorite Bands. And in the song, they say, may all your favorite bands stay together. And I think that's really cool, right? Because, I mean, that's what we want at the end of the day. We want our favorite bands to always stay together.
It's sort of like a prayer, right? And,
Yeah.
you know, people talk about how listening becomes their church. And I think music really becomes this, like, religious experience for people. And even though the song is kind of goofy in that way, it's, like, really, it's meaningful.
Late night drives and night French fries and friends around the country, from Charlottesville to good old Santa Fe. When I think of you, you still got on the hat that says let's party. I hope that thing is never thrown away. And I hope the life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. Now I'm just waking up and I'm not thinking clearly, so don't quote me. One eye open, writing you this song. Ain't it funny how some people pop into your head so easily? I haven't seen you in there for so long. I hope the life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. May all your favorite bands stay together.
That's a guitar solo right there. I'll stop.
Hope the life without a chaperone is what you thought it'd be. I hope your brother's El Camino runs forever. And I hope the world sees the same person that you always were to me. And may all your favorite bands stay together. May all your favorite bands stay together.
Give it up for Marissa.
Nate McCormick, everybody. Yeah, so Nate and I play together every once in a while, and we try to do a mix of our own songs and covers, and we were kind of thinking about songs that we wanted to do together. And this song, I think I introduced you to this song. Yeah, maybe?
Sure. We'll play it like that.
I think I put it on a mixtape for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Songs we can sing together.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I had a friend who played this song back in my New York days when I was like slogging it in the East Village and the West Village playing songs, and she used to have a residency at the Red Lion. That was like the big, like you had a residency and you had the same gig every week and you made like $30. You had made it. And she used to let me take her residency on like the weeks that she couldn't be there. But she used to do this song, and I just remember hearing it for the first time. It's a pretty simple song, but just thinking like it was kind of masterful. So this is a Gillian Welch song, and it's called Miss Ohio. Drive to live out this fantasy, running around with a rag top down. She says I wanna do right, but not right now. A regimental soldier. Mama starts pushing that wedding gown. She says I wanna do right, but not right now. Oh, me, oh my, oh, would you look at Miss Ohio? She's running around with the rag top down. Says I wanna do right, but not right now. Shout it. I'm gonna straighten it out somehow. You said I wanna do right, but not right now. Oh, me, oh my, oh, would you look at Miss Ohio? She's running around with a rag top down. She said I wanna do right, but not right now. She said I wanna do right, but not right now. She said I wanna do right, but not right now. She said I wanna do right, but not right now. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you
Nate
guys very
McCormick,
much.
everybody.
Yeah. Marissa Levy.
Mariano Mallia.
Thank you. It was a
I'm
pleasure
Marissa
playing with you guys.
Levy. Thank you so much to Julie for having us. Hopefully we'll see you next year. Thank you.